So, the new balancing update of Drive World just came out yesterday, and basically, everyone hates it. Like, yeah, some people are just, like, finding it funny and stuff, you know, just casual stuff, but a lot of people just hate it, and honestly, I kind of agree with them. I do hate it as well. But there is some things that they're doing, like, the community, not the devs, the community's doing, that's just helping the developers, actually. And I want to talk about that. So, basically, if you're a part of the community, before I get to like all the devs problems, before we get to that, I want to talk about the community. Like, I get you want to complain to all the staff and like the developers about the whole update, but the developers don't really care about your complaining. All you're doing is helping them. They want numbers, and you, like, you know, chatting with them, like, annoying them, just telling them all this crap, like, oh, this update's bad, all the Discord, everyone freaking out. You're just helping them by giving them more numbers. Their business is booming right now because y'all are just constantly in the chat, nonstop. Oh, this, oh, that, and stuff. You're just helping them. They want numbers. They don't really care about you complaining. You're helping them by giving them more numbers, getting their player base up, and yeah, your little leave on the game isn't really making a difference. This game still has thousands of players playing it, even with this bad update. And yeah, I agree, this update really does suck, and it got rid of a lot of things that I really liked doing. Like, yeah, tuning. That was, like, it's my favorite part. Sorry, I'm a little sick right now. That was my favorite part. And yeah, of course they got rid of it. And it really sucks, because that was such a unique feature. But you shouldn't really just go in their chat and complain about it, because they don't care. You're just helping them, you know? Alright, now that we got the whole community situation done, I want to talk about the devs and what they did wrong here. So, first of all, I don't know what you guys were thinking by getting rid of tuning, the most unique part about your game, but really, that's just kind of stupid. I don't understand why you would remove that. Yeah, I get it. Younger audience, they don't know how to tune, so there's no point of having it. Tons of other people liked tuning. That doesn't mean you should just get rid of it. The game was just fine. And then there's the part of the balancing, you know. Oh, but, you know, all the races were unfair. Then why'd you get rid of the race score? The race score was a thing for a reason. Just bring that back. Or you just keep the old version. Just bring race score back. Make fair races again. Like, you don't have to. You can do either race score, where all the cars are the old speed, the way they were before this update, or you could just get rid of everything, and just, you know, people with Miatas can beat your Blade or Ferrari or your PAL or your Dragster or anything. It's pretty dumb if you think about it. Cars at this point in this game are just straight up cosmetics because of this update. Like, you can buy the first car in the game, max it out, and beat all of these other cars. You could beat the Senna, you could beat the Blade, you could beat the F1, you could beat this Ferrari, you could beat this little PAL, you could beat the Dragster, you could beat the Avenger. Basically, yeah, like I said, cars are just cosmetics at this point. Knowing you can just max out one of the starter cars, and then you can beat all these other crazy maxed out cars that cost millions to max out. This $30 million F1 is now useless because it just gets beat by Miatas. It's pretty insane. Not to mention the amount of bugs this update has added, like the burnout bug. Like, you could stand still and for some reason a burnout happens. I don't know, I've had it happen a few times before. And then as well as that, the chassis, you have to equip it like twice just for it to actually fully equip. This whole balancing stuff is pretty freaking, like, it doesn't make sense. Like, this is a top fuel dragster, IRL, 11,000 horsepower, alright? Then you got like some 500 horsepower Miata that just absolutely demolishes it in a race because this balancing update. I mean, this crap went from like 4,000 horsepower in game to only about a little 1,500. It makes no sense at all. I also don't understand why tires became a cosmetic. That was a cool thing where you can buy different types of tires and have different types of like grip or different types of drift speed, or like it was really unique as well. But then of course you get rid of it. It's like, I don't understand what they were going for. Like, I like the new slicks and everything, yeah, that's really cool, but they should have more grip. They should be realistic here. Also, slicks don't have this many holes in it. Y'all are not really, I'm sorry, but because I do drag racing, I kind of get annoyed by that. With this update, there's literally no reason to grind the game. There's no reason to grind races like crazy. There's no reason to get tons of money for other cars when all you can do is just max out the starter car and be better than literally everyone and get leaderboard times on these little cars. It's crazy. I know so many people in this game that worked so hard to make tunes, and they just flat out removed it. Like, I was really good at tuning, and then out of nowhere they decided to just like, when you're in one of these cars and then you get beat by a Scallop, the massive red semi-truck, it's crazy. The Scallop literally accelerates faster than like any car in the game currently, and it makes no sense. In the game, I'm pretty sure it's one of the heaviest. It just beats all of these other cars. It makes no sense to have a heavy car that accelerates like that. And if you put the same engine in a lighter car, say for example like this, if you put that same engine in that, it's gonna run way slower. If anything, I'm just not gonna play the game for a bit, and this is the last thing I'll probably upload or talk about the game, because if I keep doing stuff like this complaining, all I am doing is just helping the devs by giving them more numbers for their game, and all they care about is numbers and a community. So stop talking about the game in their Discord. Just stop all of that. You're just helping them. If you really are against it, just don't say anything, because they're just gonna get helped by your crap, and you're complaining because you're giving them a bigger community. So yeah, just stop all of that. Just have fun with the game if you want. You can either just leave the game or just do a different, like, it's just stop.